My name's Barb. I'm an instructor here at the Protea Movement Studio in Tempe, Arizona, and I'd like to share a little bit about our new Mat Pilates program with you today. So what can you expect when you come into Pilates? It's very similar to coming into a yoga class. You'll come in, take your shoes off, grab a mat. We do a heated mat Pilates here, so probably grab a weight, a band, maybe a slider. Everything you need is here with us, and we're here to walk you through it. But you'll come in, get situated and grounded. Then we'll work through an hour of mat Pilates together. The breathing in Pilates is opposite of yoga. Although it is very breath-centered by breath and movement, we inhale to prep and we exhale to execute our movements. More so like a workout than in yoga, where you inhale for expansion and exhale to close. So that's one of the main differences. Joseph Pilates believed that all movement should generate from the core. So this is a very strong core-focused exercise. In Pilates, we use small weights, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds. We use bands in varying pressures, and we focus on calisthenic style movements. So things you're familiar with from the gym and from reformer Pilates classes we'll use in here as well, along with some yoga movements. So it's all similar things coming together in a different format. This is really great for your brain and your body to experience different movements and activities, and so much fun. So really excited to share this with everybody. Pilates is new to the studio. I am a little bit newish to mat Pilates, and I just can't even express how much fun it is. I was so nervous to start. New experiences, like really stepping outside of my comfort zone is not my favorite. So going into the training was definitely big for me, and I'm so excited to share it with everyone. So if you're nervous as well, or if this is something new, welcome you to come in and ask questions and feel out something new with us. Our Mat Pilates program involves the principles of Pilates with high intensity interval training in a heated room. So Mat Pilates combines aerobic and anaerobic exercises. So in combination, these help us strengthen and improve our stamina. This is going to be great for someone who's training for a run. Not only is this going to increase stamina and endurance physically for running, but Pilates also helps strengthen our diaphragm, which also tendon and muscles. Just helps you take deeper breaths. So really strong core, deep breaths. An aerobic exercise is an exercise that increases the need for oxygen in our system. An anaerobic exercise is an exercise that builds muscle through tension. So doing both of these is a really well-rounded way to full body strengthen. Why heat? Why are we in a hot room? So 3 reasons for the heat. 1, helps our muscles warm up. 2, this increases our heart rate, which helps the intensity of our exercises. And 3, it helps us detox nice and warm. We're sweating it out. You may have already heard of high intensity interval training. It's also called Tabata. It became very popular in 2012. High intensity interval training is a series of fast workouts meant to up the heart rate, with periods of rest or low intensity in between. So this really helps us build our stamina. In 1996, they studied the effects of high-intensity interval training and Tabata and found that it grew people's overall fitness level by 30% within 6 weeks. One of the other benefits that I find really important about Pilates is how it helps not only with our mobility, but our mind-to-body connection. So usually when you hear about mind-body connection, it is absolutely in a really woo-woo way, and you're like, wow, that's fun. But in this way, we're talking strictly neurological, like when we move our body in certain directions in certain ways, those come from different areas in our brain. So when we move in ways that we're not expecting, when we repeat things and combine movements and breath together, this helps us keep our brain functioning and firing on all cylinders, right? If we think of the brain as a muscle, and we're working it out the way that we're working our body muscles out, if you just keep doing the same things every day, you are just strengthening the same parts of your brain every day. So when we combine things out of our comfort zone, perhaps opposing movements, things that you wouldn't think about, it really strengthens our brain to body connection via synapses and neurons and all that firing goodness. So it's, something that you wouldn't normally think about, but really keeps our brain and mind strong as we age and keeps us mobile and moving. So not only are we strong enough to get up off the ground if we fall, but we're flexible enough to not hurt ourselves. So it is a very well-rounded exercise to keep us, well as we age, which is something that I think we should think about now more so than as we age. Pilates is absolutely for everyone, and it is such a great way to keep us active and enjoying our lives into our later years. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in class soon.